So after my keynote today, a person asked me, how can you really start to incorporate feedback into the organization in a way that's immediate? And I would take two approaches to that. One is I would look at your agents and create, if you will, sort of micro retrospectives. After they're done with a task and assisting on something, ask them to walk you through the process, ask what were the bottlenecks that they encountered and how did they circumvent that, if they did circumvent those bottlenecks, and then what was the outcome. Because then what you can do is you can learn from what their process was and then start to adjust either what the intent needs to be or set any boundaries that need to occur. For individuals inside of the organization, this is sort of a bigger one, but it's something that I think is really important. And my recommendation would be to switch up the ways in which you reward your members of the organization. So what do I mean by that? So instead of focusing on outcomes specifically, how can you instead start to reward indicators? How can you reward responsible consumption? How can you reward individuals identifying and doing almost like pen tests, like identifying the holes inside of the system or the decision architecture which you're creating? To me, that starts to shift that centralized outcome model that we're coming out of from the past 200 years and really move an organization into a learning organization, which will take time, but at least those two steps in particular will really start to move the needle, in my opinion.